Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Green. And it's Williams at the 5. And for New York, OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's Green. Back to Ball. Count it. Ball's got the first points up on the board here for Charlotte.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. Miller outside. Knicks with the rebound. Now Hart. Pass to Brunson. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Now, Anunoby following Miles Bridges' 3-point attempt. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Good on the triple. Ball's got 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball against Brunson. Right at the free throw line. Ball no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
A demonstration of how tough Hart is. Willing to accept contact and really work through it.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Free throw good. Hart.
And so crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there, but I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's go, Knicks fans. Time to get loud for your Knicks breaker and puller.
Here's Chris Brickley, one of the best trainers in the NBA. Excited to see the Knicks up.
Lots of NBA stars have Chris work with them in the offseason. He puts up great videos, really breaking down how to improve your skills. And hey, Brickley's was the first trainer to get his own signature shoe. How about that?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Hornets. Williams with the block. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Miller outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Pass to Hart. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Brunson goes in. Williams with the block. Now here is Miller, defended by McBride. And here is Bridges. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. Pass to Achua. The kick out to Towns. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. McBride with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Towns with the steal. Smith against Brunson. Off with the layup.
Sweet move to get free, but just could not convert there in the end.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. LaMelo Ball is out there with Smith. Then it's Curry. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
He misses the free throw. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Knicks with the lead. McBride with the ball. Nothing on the board. Back to Achua. Here's Ball. Pass to Smith. Back to Ball. Over McBride. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 8 points.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here come your Knicks City answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the wing, Bridges, covered by Smith. Bridges shot, good. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Pass the ball. Here's Diabate. No scoring in this one. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. High post shot. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
That one falls. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
They're so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Smith the pass to Ball. Some solid defense from Robinson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's McBride, guarded by Curry. Here's Robinson. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Ball kicks to Smith. Back to Ball. Over McBride. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Ball.
Ball shooting for might not be textbook, but all that matters is that it's effective.
To the paint. Here's Achua. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Next. Look at those moves. You're on the big screen.
Teams deciding to change it up.
All the answer. Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry. Still without a basket. Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. Green with a screen for Miller. Outside, Green. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft and keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Towns. He has yet to score. Driving in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
The Knicks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line. One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Smith the pass to Bridges. Over Hart. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with a wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
New York leading by 5. They've got OG Anunoby. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Hart. Out to Bridges. Clock at 4. Over Miller. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges outside. And Ball gets it to go on the assist for Bridges. Ball's got 12.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Brunson right side. And that one good. 13 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Here's Towns. Williams with the block. And he gets it back. Charlotte trailing. Miller dishes the ball. Outside Williams. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for three. Ball's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. Brunson the pass to Towns. Here's Hart. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Miller. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Green. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Get loud, fans. On the court, it's your hype squad. Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise.
Checked in for Josh Green.
Number 8, Nick Smith.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Floats it up for Williams, and Williams throws it down.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Towns the screen. Bridges with it. Williams picks him up. Bridges misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a one-point game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The kick out to Ball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for Charlotte.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Brunson. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Ball kicks to Williams. Pass to Smith. Miller surveying the floor. Now Bridges. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 10.
An under-control player in close. Even when Bridges is under pressure, he just stays committed to his move.
Now here's Towns. Towns, a screen on Ball. A baseline J, and he drops that one in. Brunson's got 19 points. Charlotte's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Back to Ball. Over Brunson. Ball, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you don't want him taking that kind of shot.
Williams with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
.15 seconds left to play in the third. Brunson draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Achua. New York, no good that time either. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Ball. He's out there with Smith. Seth Curry is out there with Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McBride finds Anunoby. To tie it up, Towns with the bucket. Towns has got the game tied up here for New York.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Smith outside. Ball with a wide open look. And right through it goes. Ball's got 13 points in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Out left to the wing. Here's Diabate, covered by Achua.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Payne. On the wing, Anunoby. And he drives in, and McBride gets it to go.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Get up and get ready for fun, fans. It's your Knicks Breakers and Crew.
checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's ball. Pass to Miller. Williams has a screen for Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
So they take the lead. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Miller. Outside, ball. Over in the corner, Green. Outside, ball. Shoots over Brunson. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Bridges passes to Towns. Brunson against Ball. Brunson kicks to Towns. Over Green. And he overshot that one, missing.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Some solid defense from Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Brunson, no good. Charlotte has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bridges finds Green. Ball with it, defended by Hart. Williams, a screen on Hart. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Brunson. Good!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
Bridges finds ball. Now here's Williams. It drops.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Dance cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Dancing machine. Come on, let's go. Give yourself a round of applause.
Stolen by Ball. Towns against Green. Left side, Ball. Green with a screen for Bridges. No good from outside. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns against Williams. Brunson surveying the D. Pocket 6 over Green. No good. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Second team foul. Miller at the line. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw the play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Bridges for three. Misses the three. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.